We can start with the fruit tier list. I don't even remember how big I was. I also gotta put my tail down. Whoops. Alright. No more tail. I gotta be proper for the YouTube video. Because yes, spoiler, I do want to turn these tier lists into a YouTube video. So, I would say you guys can say hi YouTube, but you're not on the screen. So you can say it in spirit, and to any VOD watchers, just know that chat is speaking to you through a one-way glass. You can hear their souls. Hello YouTube, in my heart. But yeah, let's get... I wanted to do... We can start with the fruit tier list. For today, scrumptious. God's gift to humans and animals. Let's see, what would be a good like follow-up from that? Humans are animals. Well, I'm not a human. See, you know, you gotta keep in mind the squares are always a square, but rectangles are not always a square, but a square is always a rectangle. That you gotta think about that. Just think before you speak. And then maybe very serious about being a fruit. Good, but maybe you can just say good amongst all the other tiers. Maybe would eat if offered. Yuck. Maybe I'll say would probably eat. I'm very particular. If offered. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Green apple. Already need a new tier. Already need a new tier. Row below. Prefer as a candy flavor more than fruit. Than actual fruit. Actual fruit. Yeah. Green apples are a little too sour for me in its in its natural form, right? I don't know. It's a little too tart. I like sour things, but it doesn't have that... I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like it wants to beat me up, dude. But as a candy, I think it's perfectly tart. There's always a hint of sweetness. It's a lot more balanced. Needs caramel. I don't like caramel, though. That's the problem. I like dipping green apples in like caramel dip, where it's like not exactly caramel, like it's not sticky, where it's like I don't know what they even do to it, like they like whip it up to make it more airy or something, but that's good. Red apple. This depends on the kind of red apple. If we're talking like a Fuji apple, oh yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe like all reliable. Oh. Okay, well I tried to make it look whatever. Red apple, pretty good. Depends on the kind. Gala apple, honey crisp apple, really good. Honeydew apple. Those are all like red-ish apples. If there's only one apple that I will refuse to eat, and it was the freaking Oh yeah, pink lady apples are also delicious. Red delicious apples, go to hell. Those are freaking Satan apples that he snuck up on Earth to try and trick people into eating dog shit apples. Poison, exactly. Red delicious, I don't know what the problem is, but every red delicious apple I've ever had was way too like spongy and like squishy, and sometimes it had freaking mold in it. It's like brown and there's like holes. What the fuck? But apples in general are pretty good as long as it's not that shitty freaking red delicious. Apricot. I don't know if I've ever eaten like an actual apricot before. I'm sure I have when I was like a crocling, but I'm more familiar with those like gummy candies. We can do another tier. Oopsie. What happened? I haven't had, but I think I would like it. This one can be Orpal. You can go here. Avocado. Ooh, interesting. Avocado. Is the music too loud? I'm gonna bring this down. It's a little loud on my end, so. Avocado. Putting it in this tier would be crazy. I wouldn't say it's not serious about being a fruit, but it's very good. I'd say it's all reliable. Crocs eat fruit. I eat whatever the hell I want to eat because I'm top of the food chain, bitch. If I want to eat an avocado, I'm gonna freaking eat that avocado. The idea of avocado flavored candy is diabolical. I agree. I think it does freak me out. Some cultures do have avocado as a dessert. They have like, what is it? They kind of like mash it up and then add some sugar and then like ice or something. That looks good. And it's like, what is it? Like condensed milk or something? I would try that. It's all reliable. It's always good to put this in, like a sandwich or a burrito or anything really. It adds a good amount of healthy fat to the meal. It keeps you full longer. Very good for you. Where would you put banana on the list? Okay, well, I'm getting it. I'm getting to it. You're lucky it's up next. You're so lucky it's up next. Once I rank the banana, are you out of here? Are you gone? Do you only care about the banana tier placement? Blackberries. These are pretty good. I actually have something to add. Okay, so I will add this above here. Love, but kinda a pain to eat. I like blackberries a lot. The freaking seeds act like they're fighting for their lives. Like, these seeds in here are so freaking, like, you chew them and it's like eating tiny rocks. And then you put it in a smoothie, they don't freaking blend. Then you're eating tiny rocks in the smoothie. But the flavor is really good. I like when they're so delicious when they are ripe. Also, I need to set an alarm so I don't miss the collab. The collab's at 7. I'll do one for 8 or 6:55. We've got time. Wait, is it? It's 5 right now. We've got an hour? What the hell? My Wi-Fi. We're definitely only getting through like 2 tier lists, but okay. Blackberries, they're so good. I love when they're ripe. Oh my god, if all blackberries were ripe all the time and the seeds would calm the fuck down, it would be up here. But I think these are gonna Yeah, they gotta go here. I want to put these up here so bad, but like the idea of blackberries are so much more enjoyable than actually consuming blackberries. Banana. I'd say these are good, all reliable. They're very good. They're so close to here, but I think the lack of succulent juice holds them back. They're a great snack. I love putting it on like peanut butter toast with honey. They're good with like chocolate. But I think it's the lack of succulent juice holds them back from being like devourable, you know? They're more of a snack / ingredient / addition to things than like a fruit on its own. They're really good for like packing in a lunchbox or something. Very filling. You're right. Bananas are really good at if you eat one or two, especially with like peanut butter or like almond butter or whatever you want to eat it with. That's a really hearty snack, and I think that's hard to achieve when you're a fruit. Banana is all reliable. Black currant, I've never had this before, actually. They look sour. But blueberries. These are also good. Good. I think they are almost serious about being a fruit, but I've had too many sour ones. A bad blueberry is bad. That's what I'm saying. That's what's holding them back, is like when you get a good pure blueberry, it is sweet, it pops, it makes me feel like I'm a bear eating my wild berries in my habitat. It makes me feel like I'm in nature, right? But you get one sour blueberry, holy shit, that thing's a warhead. It's like it's like, it feels like you've been poisoned. You are in nature? Well, you aren't, so I'm trying to appeal to you. There's also like, it's not super juicy either. Like there is blueberry juice, but it's more of just like the mushy. Oh yeah, also if they're too squishy, oh, it freaks me out. I don't like when they're like too squishy. Cantaloupe. Good, but always doing too much. I'll say kinda good. You go like that, and then you turn more green. Yeah, cantaloupe, I don't think people realize that cantaloupe is actually pretty good. But those freaking fruit cups have completely ruined cantaloupe for a lot of people. Like it is way too overpowering. It's way too strong. You can't, like, if it touches anything, it's a cantaloupe now. It can turn any fruit into a cantaloupe. And they add too much, but it is good. Like, have you ever just like bought a cantaloupe from the grocery store, cut that sucker in half or like in a quarter, and then just fucking eating it? That's really good. I recommend it. I don't even know what season cantaloupe is. Is it summer? Maybe it's spring. But an in-season cantaloupe, when you are intentionally eating cantaloupe, it's really good. And you can eat a lot too, because it's super water-based or whatever it's called. It's very refreshing. I agree. But a lot of the time when people order fruit mixes, it's just like the cantaloupe is being weaponized. And it's unfortunate what the world has done to cantaloupe. I implore you to give cantaloupe a try in a isolated environment. Coconut, yuck. I'm sorry. I've tried to like coconut. I know it's freaking good for you. I know the coconut water is like superior in every single way to water. It tastes bad to me. It's like way too much. And the flesh is too crunchy. I've tried really hard too. Like every like year or so, I'll try coconut water or like a coconut snack or something, or like coconut shavings in food. I just really can't do it, man. I want to like it too. Because you know, like people who do like coconut, they like love that shit. And it does seem super refreshing, but I've really given it the old college try. I gotta say, it's not for me. I'm not wired for it. Cherries? These are also good, but it's hard to eat a bunch of them because you have to spit the pit out. And it's too much to think about. It's a little like cherries are good, but not worth the effort of spitting the pit out every single cherry you eat. And also, how do people start that freaking cherry thing with the stem where they're like, if you can tie a cherry stem in a knot with your tongue, it means you're good at kissing. Honesty hour, what the fuck does that mean? How does turning a cherry stem into a knot make you a good kisser? You didn't hear about that? No, it's like a common thing. It's a common thing. It's not for kissing. Oh. Wait, is that true? Is it not for kissing? It's for like... Fuck. God damn it. Kissing downstairs. Shit! That makes more sense. That makes more sense. In, like, media, when they, like, reference that, they always say it's about kissing. How am I supposed to know? Bro, this reminds me of... There was a time where, I was with my, lesbian friend, and, I don't know, we were just talking about nails, and I have my big ol' thick claws, so she was like, yeah, I could never have, sharp nails or claws or anything because I'm a lesbian. And I was like, what? What's the correlation? She's like, yeah, if you ever see a girl and her nails are short, there's a chance she's a lesbian. And I was like trying to process what that meant. It was like, is that because they don't like it? They don't like their nails being long because maybe it's just a lesbian preference. And then like years later, I was like, oh, it weighed. She's strumming that guitar. What a crazy way to put it. But yeah, it was years. Yeah, it was years before I realized it, because like every once in a while, I would just like think about it. It like I would just, whenever someone was like, yeah, I'm into girls, I like girls, and their nails were short, I'd be like, yeah, they don't have the long nails. She was right. Look, sometimes people are like way too metaphorical when they say things, and I don't get it. You need to spell it out. You need to say lesbians don't have long nails because of strumming the guitar. You gotta. Otherwise, I'll be pondering it for years, and I'll be finding this shit out live on stream. The context matters. Well, that's the thing. It's just like we weren't talking about anything sexual, right? We were just talking about nails. Anyway, well, cherries, yeah, that goes there. Cranberry, no, I've never had cranberries that weren't freaking sour. I've had cranberry juice, and that shit's sour, dude. I think I've had like maybe one or two want a Sprite cranberry. That's like the main thing it's known for. Like cranberry gets used for like Christmas stuff. The whole fruit is tart. Yeah, it's good for digestion. That makes sense. Well, it's probably goes in there and radiates all the stuff in your stomach because it's so freaking sour. Sour fruit is good. I don't know. It's good for when you want it, but normally when I'm thinking about eating fruit, I don't go to the sour one. Dates? Those are pretty good. They're really sweet though. They're good as an ingredient. You know what? Add a row above. Better as an ingredient. Yeah, these can go here. These are good for like making snacks or like healthy cookies, like something like that. And another one. Look, I just gotta be very, very particular with where I stand on each subject. I can't, because if I were to be like S, A, B, C, you know, like there's different, I need to be very specific about why they are placed here. Can we have a tier for better if dried? Maybe. I'll ponder it. If there's a, I don't think there is a better dried version. I like dried fruit, but I think there's all versions of dried fruit I prefer as not dried out. Dragon fruit, I would eat it if it's offered. I've tried. I don't know if this is like, because I know there's different types of dragon fruit. First of all, they're freaking expensive, at least in the States. It's way too expensive to just like eat a dragon fruit. And then I know there's other, like I said, there's other types of dragon fruit, but this one here, I've tried this one. Shit tastes like nothing. Tastes like absolute air and crunchy seeds. I don't even know how do you not taste like anything? Especially when you look like this, they put all the pizzazz on the outside and then they forgot to make the fruit. I know there's like the red one. I think I've had a little bit of the red one. It tasted a little more like something. It's good in fruit salad. I could believe that. But then you're like depending on everyone else's flavors and juices to like dress you up. It's not, I haven't had a good standalone dragon fruit. It's good when it's in like a drink or when it's like a flavor. I don't even know if I like it enough to put it as here though. I would eat it if someone just had a dragon fruit and I wanted fruit. Have you considered streaming horror games? I'm doing a tier list. What are you talking about? What about this screams me horror game streamer? After this, we're gonna be playing, I don't even know what a scary game would be. We're gonna be playing Slender Man after this one, guys. I think that's how like all my audience leaves. They're like, you know, I was here for the fruit tier list, but she started playing freaking the paranormal games. I don't even know the names of it. Didn't you play Repo? I don't even think Repo's really a horror game, I'll be honest. Anyway, durian, never had. It kind of scares me. Isn't this like the fart fruit? People say it smells like poo or something. I think I want to try it because people it tastes like egg and gas. It's the stink fruit, bro. I've never been around durian. It's not really like around in our culture, but I'm curious about it. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, the majority of people say like it tastes like ass and it smells like ass. But the people who like it seem to really like it. So I would like to try it at some point. I don't know if I would like it. I do have a bad sense of smell, so maybe I'll be like, it's not as much of a nerf, you know, for me. Fig, this is also better as an ingredient. These are kind of like the same thing, where it's like you make this, you have these as like ingredient for either a salad or some sort of like healthy snack you're making. They're very sweet. Whenever I see figs, yeah, it's the freaking wasp rumor where people, the wasp propaganda against figs. I do think that's a little, I feel bad for figs. What's the wasp thing? No, I guess it's not technically a rumor. I don't know exactly what it is, but they say like there's a specific type of wasp that is attracted to figs, and they will go inside the fig, lay all their wasp eggs in the fig fruit, leave, and then when the eggs hatch, the wasp babies, larvae or something, will eat all the fig. But I mean, it's true, but I'm not believing the idea that every single fig you eat is gonna have wasp larvae in it. I feel like there's definitely some, what is it? Like farms that have a controlled fig tree area, orchard. And they're not gonna have wasps in it. Figs aren't worth wasps. Like, do figs need the wasps to flourish? Nah, wasps all the way down. You guys are so scared of wasp larvae. I don't know. I mean, these things taste like sugar and candy, though. Maybe wasps are like what make it good. I don't know. I think either way, though, it's better as an ingredient. These guys go in fig Newtons, and that's kind of it. Gooseberry? I've never had this before. I don't even know what this is. It looks kind of pretty. What's a gooseberry taste like, guys? I didn't even know these were like a real thing. They're tart. Kind of like a green grape. Sour. Oh, I don't really like sour candy. Or I mean, I like sour candy. I don't really like sour fruit. Sour acid, someone says. Okay, I'll keep it here. Grapefruit. Now this is a sour as fucking fruit. I've tried to like grapefruit. I've done the thing where you peel it, cut it open like this, and then like put a bunch of sugar on the top. And that makes it like a little bit better to eat, but it's still freaking sour. Way too sour for me. Gotta sprinkle with sugar and then it's mid. Exactly. I don't know. I just don't like grapefruit flavor. I'd rather eat an orange and not have to add the sugar on top of it. I don't even think I like the juice. It's still sour. The Timu orange. Maybe it's like that, but they're also huge. Red grapes. These are pretty serious about being a fruit. These are like the quintessential fruits. I really like frozen grape. I really like frozen grapes. Those are like, that's like a grape hack. Put those things in the freezer. Yum. It's like a slushy. It's like sherbet. Croc nose ball, exactly. My favorite. I don't think it's on here. Oh wait, they have white grapes instead of green grapes. I don't think I've had a white grape before. I probably like it, but is there a difference between white grapes and green grapes? I think maybe I've had like white grape juice or something. I think because these are like sweet still, right? White is green. Oh. I would eat if offered. I don't really like the sour, but I like green grapes when they're frozen. But my favorite grape is the cotton candy one. Has anyone had a cotton candy grape before? That shit tastes like magic and rainbows. And then if you freeze it, it tastes like frozen magic and rainbows. It's so good. The one thing holding cotton candy grapes back is that they sometimes they have like the seeds. I don't like how big the grape seeds are, and like you have to like take it out or crunch on them. I don't like grapes with seeds. Kiwi. Oh, this is hands in the air for kiwi. Shaking my ass for kiwi. This is like such a good fruit. These are delectable. I like the green kiwis. I like the yellow golden kiwis. And apparently I watched this in a YouTube short and I did not fact check it, so maybe it's wrong. But apparently they've got like natural melatonin in it. So if you eat a couple before you sleep, you'll have like a better quality and stuff. You'll have better quality sleep. I love kiwi. Sometimes I just buy a bunch and I eat them all. I don't eat the skin though. It's like too chewy, and I mainly just want to get to the flesh of the kiwi. Lemon? Better as an ingredient. I'm like, lemon water is like the most I'm down for the pure lemon flavor. Or sometimes you just have a lemon slice on you and you kind of just want to fidget, so you eat the lemon slice just to pass the time. I don't really like it in candy. The flavor in general is okay. I don't know. I like any lemon dessert, I'm pretty much on the fence about. But lemon in general, just as who just eats lemons. I eat lemons like apples. You guys are freaks. We've got a raw potato eater, and we've got a lemon eater, raw lemon eater. I eat lemons. Okay, you guys come into my chat and you go, you eat people, which is false. And then you guys are just eating lemons and raw potatoes. Freaks. You're all freaks. Limes? Oh. Hands in the air for limes too. I love lime. I love the lime flavor so much. I admit they are better more as like juice, like as a juice ingredient. But oh, I would sprinkle anything with lime juice, especially when it's in guacamole. When it's in like pico de gallo, and like any lime or like any like Mexican dish, I am like coating it in lime juice. Oh my god, it's so good. It's like I sprinkle lime like I would like over salting something. So good. I wish I could like eat them whole. They're too tart for me. Lime rice, yeah, like anything is super enhanced with lime juice. Thank you, limes. Lychee? I've never had a lychee. I don't know if I'd like it. I've had like, I think I've had a lychee candy before, and I was kind of like, eh. It was kind of like, eh. Limes are just worse. Lemons? Get out of here. What are you talking about? Crazy. Crazy to spend your points just to highlight such a wrong message. You like them? Okay, maybe I would. I would try them out. They look interesting. I like how scary they look. I would give lychee a try. They're like a pear and a grape. Ooh, that actually does sound good. Yeah, I'll put it here. Mango. Oh, I got it on my hands and knees for mango. You know what? They go right here. I don't normally like rank the tiers within the tiers, but holy shit. Good mango. I could die right after I finish my last gulp and I'd be happy. Nothing else I want to say or do in that lifetime. It's mango season right now. I've been buying some mangoes. They are freaking succulent and oh, they're good as like a raw fruit. They're good frozen. If you've ever had frozen mangoes, you know what I'm talking about there. They're good as an ingredient for any kind of dish, either be it sweet or sometimes savory. Sometimes, like, you sometimes add mango to like a poke bowl or something. Pretty good, pretty good. Dried mangoes are good too. Good point. They are the diva of fruit. No fruit. I think about that one tweet. They are like so serious about it being a fruit, and it shows. No fruit can top mangoes. You're starting to notice a trend? Wait, what's the trend? Between like mango and kiwi? I don't even know. Nectarine. These are pretty good. These are also, I don't think people talk about nectarines enough. They are also very serious about being a fruit. Nectarine is better than peach. I actually do agree. I feel like, I mean, like, peaches are very good, and they're kind of more common to talk about. But nectarines, like a good nectarine, when it's like soft, oh, it's not very good when it's like not ripe yet and it tastes like an apple. My mouth is like watering just thinking about it. Oh yeah, I haven't had a good nectarine in a while. Are nectarines winter fruits? They feel like winter fruits. Maybe it's not nectarine season. Orange. Oranges are also all reliable, but they are also like quintessential fruit. What am I thinking here? What am I thinking? Yeah, I'll put them up here with grapes. Yeah. Orange is meh. I can understand that. I just think like a good orange is really, really good. It really hits. The juice is good. I'm not a big fan of like candy flavors, but I know it's big on like candy flavors too. When you think about fruit, that, you know, like it's just one of the tops that pops up in your head. You can't, you gotta put some respect on oranges. And I've been eating, are like the tiny oranges on here, tangerines. I've been eating tangerines for breakfast lately. Actually, maybe I classify these two in my head too much. Maybe it's this. What's the difference? Tangerines are smaller, easier to peel, and you can peel them off as these little bites here. And typically they're a little bit sweeter as well. I think this is more of what we're looking at. Oranges are good. They also just think about they make me think about when you play soccer as a crocling, and then it's like halftime and they're like, "Come eat your freaking orange slice. Eat your 3 orange slices and get back on the field." That's the purpose of oranges. Papaya. I would eat papaya if offered. The thing with papaya is that they also kind of don't taste like anything. It's like a hint of the fruit. It's like LaCroix as an actual fruit. You know what I'm talking about? What is the papaya flavor? It's hard to explain. It's very soft. It's very mildly sweet. Smoky mango? I don't know if I would say that. It's just like, it's scared to be a fruit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of custard. Yeah, it's very soft. You can like scoop it out with a spoon. They need a little more oomph. They're almost there. Okay. Passion fruit. I've never had a passion fruit before. They look sour. I don't think I've even had like a passion fruit flavored thing before. What does it taste like? Slimy? You eat like the seeds, right? Passion fruit is all right. Exotic melon, watered down. Passion fruit. Maybe it's better as an ingredient, but I've never even had it as an ingredient before either. I've seen it being mixed with other fruit flavors too. The flesh is smiley. Do you mean like smelly? And it has big crunchy seeds? I don't know if I'd like it. Maybe one day I'll try it though. I would try it if someone offered it to me, but I don't know if I'd like go out of my way to buy it. Peach. These are also very serious about being a fruit. But but nectarines do have them beat. But they will go here. I love peaches. I love peaches specifically in smoothies. I love smoothies. They're very sweet. Great as an ingredient. Definitely one of my favorites. Maybe this goes up here like this. Maybe I love nectarines more than I thought. I just haven't had one in a long time, but when I think about a nectarine, I go, Because I think peaches and nectarines are not in the same tier, but they're both good. Japanese peaches are the best. They really are. I think it's like this. Nectarines are a bit more tart. Yeah, but when it's like, I kind of like that though. Peaches, I think it's the juice that gets me. Nectarine juice is really, really good. Like, I like eating a fruit and feeling like I'm, like, it's bleeding out. You know what I'm saying? Like, going... delicious. That's kind of what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about a scrumptious fruit. Cantaloupe slander? No! It's good. Like, you missed it. You missed when I was talking about... Yeah, girl, sure. You know what I'm saying. But the cantaloupe, I vouch for cantaloupe. I like cantaloupe, but it's society. It's society. Pears. It's been, honestly... I think pears are good, but I have not had a good pear in a long time. I've been trying to buy pears. Maybe that's just like out of season. But the last handful of pears I've eaten, all were just like way too crunchy. Like, I've had a good pear before, and that thing hits. But not enough pears are putting the work in. So I think it's gonna go here. A lot of... Also, the skin is a little bit too grainy. It's a little too thick. Canned pears are pretty good. Okay, this is like where it's hard to hit the middle ground, right? Canned pears... No. Raw pears are good, but the skin makes it like not the most fun to eat. Canned pears remove the skin, but then they add like this, the juice or the sugar or stuff, and then it becomes too sweet. So it needs to be like the perfect pear and then it might go up here. But for the time being, here. I think grapes get bumped down. I've been looking at them every time I'm up here. I don't think I like grapes enough. Because grapes are good, but they're not tussling with peaches and tangerines. I think they go like right there. Persimmon, I've never had a persimmon before. They also look sour. What's a persimmon like? Grapes are mid. I think the worst grape can be mid, but the best grape can be really good. Persimmons are good. Not sour, very sweet. It's like an apricot. Maybe I would like it then. It's kind of like pumpkin and apricot combined. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Tastes like honey when ripe. Ooh. Maybe I'll try a persimmon one time then. I don't know. Something about them, they always look sour to me. Pineapple! Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Pineapple? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Now this is a fruit. I know that the one downside to pineapple is that it punishes you if you eat too much because then it starts like digesting you. Like the pineapple fights back. No, wrong. I can't believe we've got pineapple haters in this chat. What are you talking about? It's delicious. It's so sweet. It's a little tart. You can put it in smoothies. You can make alcoholic drinks out of it. Ah, pineapple on pizza. You guys love to hate on pineapple at its lowest. I agree. Pineapple is not meant for pizza, but that can't be its only legacy. It's a tropical fruit, and it fights for that title. Plum? I wouldn't say yuck, but it's not... It's got, like, veins. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's yuck, but it's just like, it kind of freaks me out. The plum tier. I don't think I dislike it, but I don't want to eat it. Yeah, that's how I would describe a plum. Freaking tier list and its spell check? What the hell? Yeah, I haven't had a plum in a long time, but I just remember it being freaking veiny. Eating fruit is good for you. Look, I mean, I know. I'm a fruit eater. What can I say? There's a lot of fruit. Like, this is kind of like a... It's like the opposite of a bell tier here. Like, I like a lot of fruits. Plums are not veiny. They're like... They've got, like, something in them. You can kind of see it. The veins, they're there. Like, you have to, like, your teeth sink through every little vein. Stringy? No, I don't know if they're stringy. It's like a giant cherry? Kind of. Yeah, maybe it's more fleshy. Ruined plums for me. Sorry to be speaking my truth that plums are veiny. Pomegranate? Okay, I'll put it here with cantaloupe. I want to like pomegranate, right? It's beautiful. I like the idea of like feeling like I'm foraging and eating all the little seeds. I like how they're crunchy, but they're also like... They're like blackberries, but worse. Where there's still like the big freaking seed you have to get through. And they get stuck in your teeth. They're better as a juice. They're kind of too sour still. Love kind of a pain. Well, I don't love pomegranates though. Pomegranate underrated? I don't even know. I mean, I've tried multiple times to eat pomegranate and like it, but I was always like a little underwhelmed. But you like kiwi, it have seeds. Well, the seeds in kiwi are so much smaller and easier to crunch than the pomegranate seed, which is like the whole thing. You cannot compare a kiwi seed with a pomegranate seed. These things are meant to be like bullets. They're meant to be shot out of a gun and kill someone. That's what a pomegranate seed is. And then the fruit around it, if it's even called that, is like, okay. Pomelo? I don't think I've ever had this before. Is it, do you only eat like this part? What is a pomelo? Is this like the skin? It's like corn. Guanaberry? Wait, what did you... Guanabana fruit? What the fuck is a guanabana? Grapefruit's evil cousin. Ah, okay. Okay, it's like a grapefruit. I probably wouldn't like it then. I probably will pass on the pomelo. The juice on the guanabana fruit is fire. What the hell is guanabana? It's a non-evil durian. It's like a thing. I gotta look this up. Hold on. Guanabana fruit. Oh, soursop. Okay. I mean, I've never had soursop either, but I haven't heard of the name guanabana. I thought you just had a horrific typo. I'm sorry, man. Okay. I've heard good things about soursop. I've just never been in a grocery store that sells it. Raspberries? Ooh. I like these. I like raspberries. I'd say it's very serious about being a fruit. This is the seed size that I can handle. Like blackberries, these are too thick, but raspberries, they calm it down. A sour raspberry will make me a little upset, but when they're like fresh and sweet and like squishy, very good, very good. And it's very good as, oh, red currant. I've had this before. They taste like freaking tomato. Tomato if it's bad. It's sour tomatoes. I didn't like it. I watched one TikTok of someone being like, I went to Europe and tried red currant for the first time, and it was a fruit that changed my life. It was so delicious. And then I was like, oh my god. So I was around, I was in Europe one time, and then I was like, oh my god, they got red currant. I gotta eat it because one lady on the internet said it's delicious. And I ate, I bought the pack, and I ate one. I was like, this is freaking gross. This is a freaking ingredient. So, I don't even know what her problem was. She lied to me. What about durians? We'll get to it. It's on here. Wait, we already answered it. I haven't had it before. Will tomatoes be on the list? No, because it's not here. If it's not here, then it won't be ranked. Come on, guys. Get it together. What's going on? You still waking up? Tomatoes suck ass. I like tomatoes. When I was a crocling, my best friend, she was like, also ads. So the sub people will hear the tomato story. Oh, when I was a crocling, my best friend, I was at her swamp, and she was like, do you like tomatoes? Because we were making sandwiches. And she was like, I love tomatoes on my sandwiches. And at the time, I was like, I don't really like tomatoes. But I said that in my head. And then I was like, but she was like, I love tomatoes. Do you like them? And I was like, yeah, I love tomatoes. Lie. And then I had a tomato on my sandwich because of that. And I was like, well, it's actually not too bad. So then I went home, maybe like a couple days later. My mom was making tacos and she was cutting up tomatoes and was like, "Will you put the tomato bowl on the table for the tacos?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I had the tomato bowl in my hand. I was going over to the dinner table and I was like, maybe I do like tomatoes. So I was like, I'll give it a try. So I took a cubed tomato, popped it in my mouth, and I was like, you know what? This is actually not too bad. I think I like tomatoes. I'll have a second tomato. And then I popped a second one in my mouth, and I was like, that one tasted bad. Maybe I don't like tomatoes. And I was like, well, how did I like one and not the other? And then so I was like, I gotta have another tomato. So I ate a third cubed tomato chunk. And I was like, actually, that one was pretty good. So I had like a crisis about not knowing if I liked or disliked tomatoes. But now I do like tomatoes now. I really do. I can see why some people wouldn't like them. The seeds can be slimy. The flavor can be weird. But I think I like tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes. Now that is like serious about being a tomato. I don't like ketchup though. Ketchup is way too sweet and sugary. I would prefer to have like a mustard sauce or something spicy. Cherry tomatoes, my beloved. Yeah, like the first time I had a cherry tomato, it freaked me out because I was not expecting it to like burst and explode, you know? So it kind of scared me. But I got the hang of it. I like cherry tomatoes now, especially if you like slice them. Oh, and if they're sliced in pasta. Oh, with like a vodka sauce. Ooh. That's like optimal cherry tomato placement. I love the pop, like a healthy gusher. That is a good way to say it. They're good to snack on, especially if you get like hummus dip or something. Good luck cutting one. They're evil. No, what are you talking about? It's so easy to cut a cherry tomato. I think you just have a really dull knife. You need a sharp knife, and then it'll be easy to cut a cherry tomato. And also, like, coordination. Don't cut off your finger. Did you have a dull knife, and then you cut your finger off, and then you blamed the cherry tomato? Is that what happened? Anyway. Starfruit, I've also never had. It kind of looks sour as well. How did you know? That's like the only thing that can happen when someone is like, cherry tomatoes are so hard to cut. Yeah, they do get whimsy points, I will say. I agree with that. I like how they are the shape and color of a star. Someone said, I had a star fruit long ago. It was mid. What is the flavor? No pickles? What are we talking about? This is a fruit tier list. These taste like vomit? Okay. The flavor of a star. Cucumbers are fruit? I guess. I don't know if I would consider a pickle a fruit. I think that's like just a food. Anyway, I'll put it here. I don't even know what it would taste like. Strawberry? Oh yeah. I love strawberries. I will keep lime at like the bottom of the tier just because I mainly just like the juice. Strawberries, like, these are just so perfect. When it's like a succulent, ripe strawberry, holy shit, I would do a lot of things to eat a carton of perfect strawberries. It is a signature fruit. It's a good flavor. It's good dried. It's a good ingredient. Do they make strawberry juice? They're good in smoothies too. You can just put, oh, chocolate dipped strawberries. You're right. Oh, what is that strawberry emote? That's really cute. But yeah, this is definitely top tier fruit. Watermelon. I'd say good old reliable. I like watermelon. I know this one is more of like a lot of people don't really like watermelon. It's either you love them or you hate them. Oh, it's over. I don't know. Like watermelon, they come out. They're just around every summer. They're refreshing. They're really good chilled. If you're like having fun with your friends, or at like the public pool or something, you're at their house and you're playing in the pool and you just come out and eat a bunch of watermelon. That's a core memory right there. I can understand though, like it's got a strange texture. And you kind of do have to get it fresh. The watermelon, like pre-cut watermelon in the little tub, is not that good. And I also do like watermelon flavored candies. I think watermelon flavored candy is my favorite, like fruit flavor. Watermelon with tahini. That is pretty good too. That applies to mango. Yeah, that's a good old reliable. Honeydew. This is in the same spot here. Honeydew and cantaloupe. They're just... I hate what society has done for them. I love honeydew. Maybe I wouldn't say I love honeydew, but it's... I think more people would like honeydew and cantaloupe if they were like introduced as these other fruits more. Honeydew boba tea. Ooh, that actually sounds really good. It sounds refreshing. Honeydew, like the Muppet. There's a Muppet named Honeydew. Let me look it up. Honeydew Muppet. Oh my god, that is not what I thought they were gonna look like. Wait, let me show you guys this. Oh, it's a freaking JFIF. And why is this image I got is of the Honeydew Muppet is on sexypedia.org. What the fuck? Okay, there's like so much to take. This is Mr. Honeydew as seen on sexypedia.org. Were you guys aware of this? I mean, his head does look like a honeydew, I will have to admit. I guess he is named accordingly. W site 10 out of 10. Did it have a ranking? Like a sexy ranking? Archetypes. Mad scientist, intelligence, uniform, LGBTQ plus coded, eye imagery. But he doesn't have eyes. Wait, he's gay? Bunsen is heavily implied to be in a gay relationship with Beaker. Beaker? What? This guy... Oh, wait, hold on. So this guy is in a gay relationship with this guy. Beaker. These two are gay for each other? Girl, you don't know Muppets. No, I guess I don't. I didn't know that these guys were part of the show. I've never seen them. Old man Yowie. Well, I feel like Mr. Honeydew's the old man, no? Does he resemble a beaker? Maybe that's the thing. I mean, his head is kind of like a beaker. Well, I'm glad that they have each other. Happy for them. Honeydew, yeah, it's there. Asian pear. I've never had an Asian pear before, but I think I would like it a lot. I'll put it at the top. I've heard good things about the Asian pear, and even just like this, if Asia has taken the pear and made it better, then I think I would probably like it. They're great. I want to try them. Guava? I don't know if I've had guava as a fruit before. It kind of gives me papaya vibes. You guys are just talking about who's the top between Miss Dr. Honeydew and Beaker. Chat, focus. We're talking about guava. Is it like... I've had guava juice, and that shit was divine. It was really good. Is guava as a fruit... Does it hold up? I heard it's spicy. Spicy? You might be allergic. Is any fruit actually spicy? I'll put it up here. Because I've had the juice before and it was really, really good. Blood orange. I don't know if I would like blood orange, but I've never had it. It looks sour. I think I've had blood orange juice before and it was sour. It's okay. Yeah, I think this just goes here. It's normally juicier than an orange? I think like orange is like the most juicy fruit. Blood orange beer is good. That actually does sound good. Custard apple. What is this? It's kind of scary. Has anyone had the custard apple? You could tell me this is like the sweetest thing on God's earth and I would believe you. But it also looks scary and sour. Pure sugar, is it? It's so sweet. I knew it. I could just tell this thing looks sweet as hell. I'll try it. It looks good. Ground cherry. I've not had this. Not had a kumquat. Let's just get through these. I haven't had a mulberry, a kumquat, or a ground cherry. Raisins? They go here. I'm not against raisins, but I'm not... They're either there or there. I do like oatmeal raisin cookies. I don't know why people just like complain about oatmeal raisin cookies. The people that complain about oatmeal raisin cookies are the people that just go, I thought it was a chocolate chip cookie. Well, yeah, if you try to go to the men's bathroom and then you go into the women's bathroom, you're not going to be complaining that it's a woman's bathroom. You just went in the wrong one. Doesn't make that much sense now, does it? Leave them alone. Anyway, raisins themselves are kind of okay. I think they go here. It's here and here, but I think if we're talking about raisins just on their own, they'll just go there. I don't know. Jackfruit. I've had jackfruit before. It's better as an ingredient, I'd say. I've had jackfruit tacos, like where they turn it into like kind of a savory dish, and that was really good. But I've not just had jackfruit. Never heard of jackfruit. It's mainly like it. People compare kind of like the texture of it with like pulled pork. It's a very stringy fruit. I've never had it. Like, I don't know what the raw flavor is. Plain jackfruit is gross. I would believe that. You're telling me this fruit's named Jack? But either way, it's good as like tacos or something. Yeah, it's more of a like an ingredient I've encountered than an actual fruit people eat. Mangosteen? Don't know what that is. Rambutan? It looks similar to lychees. Is there like a difference here? Someone said, why does Jack get a fruit? Where's mine? And someone goes, look within. Kind of got his ass. What's a rambutan? Rambutans look like hairy nuts. Yeah, you are correct. They're like big grapes. I would try it. If it's a sweet fruit, I would try it. Lychee with hair. Okay, well, if it's like lychee, then maybe I would like it. Sour cherry. Oh my god, is this actually like... Are these two just different types of cherries? I never knew this. I think most of my life I've bought sour cherries, thinking they're just normal cherries. Sour cherries are pretty good. Maybe I've not had a normal cherry before. Either way, they're not that sour. But they'll go there because of the pit. White currant, never had it before. They look like eyes. Like fish eyes. Scary. But this is my fruit list. Take a good old gander. I think if I were to rank these like this, pineapple and cherry fight for top 3, depending on the season and the where like what I'm craving. But yeah, this definitely I'm happy with this. Pineapple does not deserve to be there. You don't deserve to be here. That was mean. I'm sorry. Let's go to the vegetable tier list. Here we go. Vegetables. We probably can finish this one and then do the collab. Let's see. Let's get a gander at what... They didn't even fit all the text in here. Tomato spotted. Yeah, here's the tomato. Okay, let's see. What would like an S tier vegetable be? You can't really gas up vegetables as much as you can fruits. Everyday snack, maybe? Way too good to be considered a vegetable. I think that's a good way to describe it. When it's like, when you think about vegetables, you just go like, oh, like the healthy thing you're supposed to eat to live and survive. But some of these vegetables, it's like, you could just eat these. Great. Talk about spinach. What do you mean? What do you mean talk about spinach? First of all, we're probably gonna get to it. Is it in here? Yeah, it's right here. You talk about it as if spinach is getting canceled right now. Speak your truth on spinach. What are your thoughts on spinach right now? The spinach situation. Some of you are so impatient. let's see. Solid vegetable. Pretty good if cooked right. I think that's a good mid-tier. All right. And then we can do I'll eat if it's on my plate. And then disgusting. Wait. Okay. Artichoke? Ooh. This can go here. No. I need a new tier. Incredible ingredient for a bigger dish. For like, how do I say like, because I'm thinking artichoke dip. I love artichoke dip for in the grand scheme. Why is my D key not working? Scheme of it all. That can be that. Okay, this, because artichoke dip, and I do like artichoke on pizza. Really good. I never had artichoke. I've never like bought one. It's always been in an ingredient that I order. Artichoke on pizza? Yeah, it's really good. 90% of vegetables aren't eaten by themselves, so it's a hard list. Well, yeah. I'm thinking like if it's... I'm gonna spoil things, okay, right? So if we took broccoli... I like broccoli a lot. You can't really eat it raw. I mean, you could. Broccoli is pretty good raw. But, like with minimal things to hide the flavor is what I'm kind of gonna go off of. I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry. I just realized I'm starving. What do I have around? What can I eat? I need to order something. It's all this food talk. What should I eat? Burrito? Burrito does sound good. We were talking about like limes, and I'm thinking about Mexican food now. I think I want a Mexican food thing. I'll make myself bigger so it's a little more interesting for a bit. Oh, whoops. I guess I'm wearing this right now. Maybe I went like a wet ass burrito. Yeah, that sounds good. What's around? This place literally has a thing where it says wet burrito. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. They know what I want. All right. The burrito will appear soon. It was the burrito ordering outfit, I guess. How big was I before? I think it was like this. Maybe this. Yeah, it's fine. Arugula. I like maybe a solid addition to any meal. I think that's a good way to classify it. I like arugula on sandwiches. I think it's the lettuce that like fights. You know what I'm talking about? It like actually has a flavor. Yuck. Yeah, it is pretty polarizing to anyone who says like they don't like arugula. I get it. I'm kind of surprised I even like it because it's such a strange flavor. I think it just adds a lot though. Asparagus. Pretty good if cooked right. I like asparagus, especially cooked. I know like some people only prefer like the tops or they only prefer the bottoms. I like the tops more. It's like softer. Sometimes if you like don't cook it enough, the bottom tastes like tree bark or like it's stringy and too crunchy. But asparagus dishes I typically like. Avocado is here too. Yeah, you can just stay in your S tier. You're the top of both fruits or vegetables. Beets? Beets are surprisingly good. I don't think people talk about beets enough and how sugary they are. I think they're a solid addition, especially to salads. Takes a long time to cook. Yeah. Too sweet? I can understand them being too sweet. It's like shocking how sweet beets are. Only in soup. I've actually never had a beet in a soup. I've only had it on salad. And it's really, really good. Pickled beets? I don't think I've had a pickled beet before. Yeah, and you can like, yeah, avoid white while eating it. Yeah, they do stain like anything they touch. But they're just trying to leave their legacy. I like beets. Bell peppers? Alright. I've got something to say. Add a row above. Good, but do not cook. This is probably the only food that's gonna be in this tier. Bell peppers, I love them. I love how like fresh and crisp and they're just so good when they're only crunchy. As soon as you cook bell peppers, they get like squishy and the flavor is completely gone. Croc doesn't know about fajita peppers. That's like exactly what I'm saying. I don't like fajita peppers. I don't like it. They're squishy. I just prefer the crunchy, fresh, crisp of bell peppers with no heat included. Now I'm thinking about my burrito I'm gonna eat. Broccoli. The broccoli is hands down my favorite vegetable of all time. Squishy, what are you doing to it? That's what happens to bell peppers when you cook them. Stir fry pepper. I prefer them the raw peppers. I just don't like any form of cooked peppers. Maybe this will go down here like this. Oh, yeah, I'll put them down like that. Raw bell pepper dipped in hummus. That's what I'm talking about. That's like my favorite bell pepper experience. I like the tiny bell peppers where you get them in a bag and then you just snack on them. Scrumptious. But yeah, broccoli is the best vegetable on the planet. I like raw broccoli. You can have it with like a hummus or a ranch or like any dip or whatever. It's good. It's a little fibrous, but I still think it's good. Cooked broccoli. especially in like a good sauce. Oh, and the way the little Brussels like pick up and absorb and hold on to the sauce. Oh my god. Broccoli and cheddar. Need I say any more? It's an incredible ingredient. You can add it to soup, you can add it to stew. Anything with broccoli, I'm like, oh, I'm so here for it. And it's really good. Broccoli is really high in protein too. So it's a great source of vegetable protein. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Roasted broccoli. Cheesy broccoli, golly. Brussels sprouts, I also love Brussels sprouts. These are kind of similar to broccoli in my mind. I like categorically. The leaves pick up the sauce and hold it really well, especially like a vinegar sauce. Oh, I feel like people don't talk about how good Brussels sprouts are. Like, sure, if you don't cook them right, they're super freaking bitter and gross. But if you cook them well, oh, now that's a vegetable. Like, whenever I see Brussels sprouts as a side in like a menu or something, I always have to eat it. Butternut squash. Ooh. These are good. Maybe I'll put it like that. I think that's about right. I love butternut squash. Oh, this is so good. Maybe it goes up here. It's nice and sweet. Squash has aura. If you say so. It makes fire ravioli. Yeah. I think I just forget that squash is technically a vegetable. Squash is okay. It depends on how you cook it. It can get a little too squishy if you do it wrong, but I think it's a great ingredient. Maybe it's here because, well, no. Well, no, it goes up there because it's good as its own, but it's also, maybe here. No, it goes up there. It is a very good soup. Cabbage. It's a good ingredient. You can add it to a lot of good stuff. Normally, like, cabbage is not my favorite version of this type of, like, utility vegetable. I would normally prefer, like, iceberg lettuce or something, like if we're doing lettuce wraps or stuff. I don't even know if you can use cabbage as a lettuce wrap, but it's a little too hard to work with, I think. It softens up pretty nicely if you cook it. Someone goes all caps, ground beef with cabbage. I think it's pretty good. It's a good ingredient. But it can't ever really be the star of the show like these other vegetables. Carrots are pretty good. Solid addition. This can go at the top of this one. I'm not the biggest enjoyer of like the carrot taste, but I do like carrots. I'm not one to snack on them just as they are, but I respect carrots a lot. And I do like cooked carrots. I'm trying to think, like, what keeps it from being S tier? I don't know. I think I just don't like them as much as the other ones. They're good. They are a good snack. They're the easiest ones to, like, get kids to eat. Cauliflower. Ooh, I love cauliflower. They're solid. Solid. I like broccoli too much to put cauliflower up here too. But especially like cauliflower wings. Ooh. I just like the texture. I like how it's soft but still has like some bite to it. Celery. Okay, I've got a story with celery, okay? I like the flavor of celery, but I've got beef with it. There was a time where I was eating a celery stick dipped with ranch as like, it was like a snack platter. And I bit down on celery, chewed, swallowed, and then I realized there was still like a string of the celery that I didn't break down completely. And it was like stuck in my throat. So I had to take my claw, put it down my throat, grab the string, and like pull the string back out from my throat. And I felt that freaking fiber slide right back out. And so ever since then, celery, it always makes me think of that feeling. I like celery if it's diced up and like no strings. Someone goes, please stop. Yeah, so like I don't like celery when it's in its like longy form. I like it cubed. I like celery cubed in like what is it, like potato salad? I think that's like my favorite flavor in potato salad. Where can it go? This one isn't being utilized. Well, this one we can add a row below. How do I describe this in a tier? Kind of like, but I have beef with it. There we go. Corn. Very solid vegetable. Corn is really good. There's so many ways to prepare corn. Corn soup is good. Elotes are good. You can have just corn on the cob with butter. The good sweet corn, that hits. I don't really like how the kernels get stuck in my teeth. Also, it gives you popcorn. There's corn chips. Oh, well, that's like a different thing. But corn is pretty good. It's solid. If you say S tier, I have no quarrels with that. I think there's just other vegetables I prefer, but corn is very, very good. Cucumber. Incredible ingredient. It's a good snack. Maybe it's up here. I do like cucumber. I like cucumber on sandwiches. It's got that little fresh kick. Nice and crunchy. And it does give you pickles. You can eat it raw with like ranch or dip or hummus or something. Yeah, I think it goes here. Oh my god, they have edamame. That's like... Oh, how do I want this? I think broccoli has edamame beet, but holy shit, edamame is so good. My mouth is watering. My mouth is watering more for the vegetable tier list than the fruit tier list. It is the ultimate snack, you're right. This is so good with just salt. So good when it's like spicy edamame. You can have it cold or warm. Add it to any like bowl. Oh, so good, so good. Eggplant. I don't know if I like eggplant. I'll eat it. I don't even know. Can't. Don't like. It's too squishy. I don't know. I've tried to like eggplant. Good if it's cooked right. I can see that. Maybe I've just not had it cooked in a way that I like. I think I need to give eggplant a chance in like maybe like a decade. I want to like eggplant, I really do. I only eat it in Thai curry. I think it's too squishy for me. Garlic. This is on here. Garlic is really good. I'm acting like I'm like organizing these tiers. I'm not. Garlic is really good. Maybe it's an ingredient. I know some people are like really, really into garlic. I like adding garlic. I always add extra garlic to anything I cook. Garlic fries, that is true. Pretty good. Some people have said like, what is it? You can like bake the garlic cloves and then eat them as a snack or something. I haven't experienced garlic enough as like its own thing. It's more of like a spice. So I'll put it in here. Ginger. It's alright. I think it's okay. Ginger can be pretty overpowering. I can handle like a hint of it. I normally don't eat ginger, but if it's like already in the dish, then I'll handle it. Ginger ale though. Ginger ale is okay. I only like it on airplanes. I know it's good for you too. Like ginger is super good at like medicinal healing or something or whatever. Ginger beer is good. It's like I can handle it in very small doses. I don't really want to always be eating ginger though. Jalapenos. Okay. Were we talking about it the other day where I was saying jalapenos used to be good, but now have they been like, what have they been doing to jalapenos? They're bad now. They're not spicy anymore. I don't even know how to describe it. I feel like jalapenos of the past clear the jalapenos of today. You might have grown accustomed to them. I don't know. I feel like maybe they were just not... Jalapenos got mainstreamed. I don't know. I just feel like maybe I just don't like them anymore. But like whenever I eat jalapenos now, normally like I used to love them in like bowls or in dishes or on pizza, but now they're just so squishy and they don't taste spicy anymore. It's not, they kind of taste salty. I think they bred them to be hardier and weaker. Hardier and weaker. I like them, but I do have some beef. I need to do research on to see if jalapenos have changed. I don't think I've had a pickled jalapeno though. Kale? I really don't like kale. It's way too fibrous and strong and bitter. I like whenever people are like, "Oh, a kale salad," I'm like, "Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna eat horse hay." There's like a kale yeah, we have a I do love kale, my friend. But kale the vegetable, I absolutely not. It's one of the few vegetables where I do say that is rabbit food. Oh. It's one of the few vegetables where I do agree it is just rabbit food. It's... Whenever you need to make kale, you have to like massage and squeeze the shit out of it to make it edible at all. Otherwise, it's way too... It's like eating actual grass. Leeks? Ooh, solid ingredient. Leeks are so good, especially in soup. Soup. Leek and potato soup, my beloved. Miku buff doesn't Miku, doesn't she have a different vegetable? Like, I know it's kind of leeks, but isn't it like a Japanese vegetable that we don't really have? Which one is it? Green onion? I'm not sure. But yeah. Miku definitely helps with the leek propaganda, and it is very good as an ingredient. Lettuce? Okay. It's a good ingredient, I guess. Lettuce is just like it's just lettuce. It's like pretty much nothing. It's crunch and that's it. But I do like the addition to texture lettuce has. It's just like, we eat lettuce because it makes things crunchy. That's about it. I like it though. There's just like no flavor, no nutritional value, no nothing. Mushrooms? It depends. It depends on the type of mushroom. I do not like portobello mushrooms. Enoki mushrooms though, those are like, if it was enoki mushrooms, it'd be up here. But like the typical mushrooms that you find in like the States in a restaurant or something, or that we cook with, not a fan. I don't know. Okra? I've never had okra before, actually. Haven't had. Onion? That's just like an incredible ingredient. Onion rings. Especially onion rings with like that spicy orange sauce. What even is that sauce? Is it like mayo and sriracha and something? Onions are just like, I mean, you're not supposed to just eat raw onions, but they're great as like any other addition. Peas? Peas are good. I mean, I guess you don't really need to cook peas. But it can go here. I wouldn't say that I'm like excited about peas. But it can be next to asparagus. I don't think you can incorrectly cook peas though. Potatoes. Obviously. Obviously they go up here. This is like, it's unfair to other vegetables how good potatoes are. Pumpkin. Also a good ingredient. I prefer butternut squash to pumpkins, like, as a dish. Normally, I like pumpkin as, like, a flavor in things. Yeah. When something has pumpkin in it, there's, like, a few times where I'm like, I'm just not feeling in it. I'm not really feeling it. But pumpkins are good. And I like pumpkin seeds. Roasted pumpkin seeds are really good. Radish. Radish is okay. I kind of have always treated it as if it's like a garnish, right? You kind of peel them really thin and you put 3 little radish slices on the top of a salad to make it to add like a little bit of colors. It tastes kind of like nothing as well. It's kind of just like a crunchy water. Pumpkin pie. Oh my god. What is happening? Pumpkin pie is really good, especially homemade pumpkin pie. But I don't know. Radish, nothing really to write home about. No one is serious about radish. Red onion. This can go with the normal onion. You don't need to cook red onion like you do white onion. Pretty good with sandwiches, burritos, any kind of thing. I like red onion. There's not really much to say about them though. Scallions. They can go up here. I love scallions and green onions. Holy crap. I know you can't really eat them. Maybe they go down here. I think they have to go top of solid edition because you can't just like eat. They're never the star of the dish, but I love to coat things in them. They're so good. Scallion pancake. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Spinach? I like spinach. Incredible ingredient. You're not really supposed to eat spinach as like a star of anything. You can have a salad, I guess, but I'm not like a big fan of salads. So, I like spinach. It can go it goes in front of lettuce. Spinach is way better than lettuce because it actually has like nutrition. It's not just water. But they're in the same category. Sweet potato. This goes next to butternut squash. Oh my goodness. I love sweet potato. I like any form of sweet potato. I'm thinking about it. So good, so good, so good. It's weird because I'm not like the biggest fan of sweet potato fries. I don't think I've ever preferred sweet potato fries over like potatoes. But I mean, that is a hard contender to go up against. So like anything outside of sweet potato fries, I'm down for. Tomato. I'd say a solid addition. It's not really gonna be the star of the show. I think the closest thing you can get to like a main, like a tomatoey dish is like bruschetta or something. Or what's that thing with the tomato and mozzarella? What is that called? Bruschetta is good, and then there's like the mozzarella and tomato. Caprese. Yeah, that's pretty good. I might have said it wrong, but I like tomatoes. Turnip? I don't know if I've ever had a turnip before. I guess I've never thought about turnips. Oh. I guess I've never thought about turnips as like an actual vegetable that you can eat. I can't even think of like any turnip dishes. It's fine. Yeah, it's really just like the only thing I can think about is Animal Crossing as like the stock market. Where's beans? I guess beans aren't on here. Beans technically are a vegetable, right? Or are they something else? Zucchini? It's alright. I think I would prefer like cucumber. Like a legume. Oh, they're a legume. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll put zucchini here. You know what? They can go up here. Yeah, I think a well-cooked zucchini is really good. It's not like my favorite, but I will eat it every time it's on the plate. That's about it. All right, this is my vegetable tier list. Yeah, this makes sense to me. If I saw this, I would be like, yeah, this is me. Let's go, cucumbers. This made my day. Well, I'm glad it made your day. Anytime, I suppose. Okay. We can just hang out. Great rankings. Thank you. I'm very prideful in my opinions, especially with vegetables and fruit. We can just hang out here until the collab, which is in 10 minutes. And I also... I don't know. My burrito's not gonna get here in time. I'm gonna have to eat while collabing. And you know what? That's gonna be so hard. How am I supposed to eat a wet burrito while in call and playing games with people? Where is it? Okay, well, that's fine. Let me also save these images. Need to add a new tier above. Ah. Tier list maker, you need to like make this a little easier on people, I swear. Download. And then my fruits. My stomach is rumbling so much. I should also pee before as well. Burrito. Download image. All right. Yay. Oh, thank you for the hype train, by the way. That started just now. I can catch up on the notifications too a little bit. Dreamer Artist, thank you for the streak. R-Bits, thank you for this streak. I've tuned into every Croc stream so far. Helicon, thank you. I was thinking like you might have missed the... Yeah, maybe you didn't. But thank you either way. Helicon, thank you for the Prime. Comet, thank you for the tier 1. Mr. Morris, thank you for the bits. A Dragon Ball tier list. Which one was that for? Oh, it's also ads. So, Little Fox, thank you for the tier 1. Das, thank you for the Prime. Impossibro, thank you for the 1 gift sub. Thank you. And thank you for the hype train. Wobble Time. Hi, Ringo. I'm bummed you can't join us. Pia said you were busy. Too busy to play Wobble Time with your best friends? What the heck? I'm here in spirit. First time message saying, "Can you be my mommy?" That's kind of crazy. Also, oh, my collab alarm. Also, Automod. Automod trying to say Ringo's catchphrase and then being, oopsie, and then being caught by being like, Stream Elements is like, can this guy say gringo? Is this allowed? Let me... Also, Lauren Pastel, thank you for the 100 bits. Take my biddies. Thank you. I will take your biddies, and I'll cherish them. Sapphic Tigress. Thank you. I think I may have missed the first stream. I don't know. There was like a secret... Oh yeah, you did miss the debut, but you were here for the me making sure that my capture card still works, so that makes sense. I'm going to say I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then hopefully my burrito is here, and then we have 5 minutes. Okay, well, this works out because ads start in like 10 seconds anyway. I'm gonna pee. Hopefully have my burrito, and I'm gonna have to scarf it down, as much of it down as possible before the collab. Well, Giwi's gonna be here, so maybe she's running late and I can have more time to eat my burrito. Okay, anyway, I'll be right back. I'm back. My burrito is still not here. Let me track the guy. Where is his location? DoorDash stopped showing DoorDash stopped showing like the location of other dashers. Like, you know how sometimes it's like, oh, this DoorDasher has like other orders, so you're like second in line to get your order. They have to just go stop by someone else. They stopped showing the exact location of the other people's houses, and I think it's kind of crazy that they did that to begin with. Like, they would have like a ping on where the dasher would need to hit before going to your house. And I'm like, there had to be a situation where people would just go to these other people's houses to try and get their food earlier. And it's like one day they were, the exact bullet points were just gone. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. It was a bad idea. Trying to protect them from you. Look, I would never be, have as much... I'd rather have a late delivery than get in my car to go find the DoorDasher. At that point, if you're willing to get in your car and find the DoorDasher, you should have just, like, gotten in your car and gone to the restaurant you wanted to eat from. Americans had access to that. Well, it was just like a little bullet point on the route to show like where they needed to like go out of their way, and I assumed that it was the exact location. Is the dasher able to get around your swamp? It's not that easy. There's like a little dock that I have the bullet point on to drop it off, but sometimes they get it wrong. Your background is so pretty. Thank you. I love when it's like nighttime and you guys can see the nighttime swamp. Here, I'll get out of the way so you can see more of the background. Oh, it's a shame that I cover so much of it because it's such an atmospheric mood. Yeah, I can put my jacket on too to make it a little cozier. I don't wear my full jacket too much. But this is what it looks like. I don't know if I've actually even showed my jacket. I can show you the full jacket, actually. This is what it looks like. It's a little big, but I love it. I love it so much. Jacket merch when? That's kind of like a huge goal of mine to one day sell this jacket. I want it to be real and available to all of you guys. The merch so far has been doing pretty well. I'm really happy about it. Thank you to anyone who's ordered merch. It makes it so I can the merch company won't drop me and we can make more in the future. But yeah, Milky designed this jacket. I love the big old teeth zipper thing. All the patches. Burrito, please. I'm losing my... It's here. Hold on. My burrito's here. I'm back. Burrito! Yes. Sorry, my voice is getting scratchy. This is what happens when I talk so much. Oh, hi, Haruka. Am I winning? I just got a wet-ass burrito I'm gonna eat before my collab. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this burrito for the past 30 minutes. Does anyone else, like... It's kind of crazy when you think about it, that DoorDash or, like, food apps didn't always have... Holy shit, this burrito is massive. I wish you guys could see this. Oh, I spilled my water all over the place because the burrito is so freaking big. Was Fyrus also here? Hi, Fyrus. Holy, this burrito. I was gonna say, isn't it kind of crazy that before the pandemic, food apps, you would actually have to, like, go out and, like, talk to the DoorDasher and be like, yeah, this is my food, thank you. I got burrito juice all over me. And now, it's nice, you can just be like, leave it at the door and leave. I always have that because, well, first of all, DoorDashers are not going to be too happy when they're dropping off some food in the middle of a scary, dark swamp. And then the freaking crocodile approaches. That's how they just, like, drop my shit and run. So I always have to do the no contact drop off. And then I also have to just wait until they leave. Well, like, normally they leave pretty fast, but sometimes they need to, like, wait for their next delivery to pop up. So they have to sit there, and I won't go and grab it until they're gone. And sometimes I'm just like, you gotta get out of here, man, please. I want to eat my stuff now, and I don't want you to see me because you're gonna freak out. Let me take a bite of this burrito. Can I put it on my log without hitting everything? If I spill my burrito on my freaking computer, we're gonna be in some trouble. Maybe I should have got a spoon with this. They say they're ready whenever. I will wait for someone else to call. It's so hard to eat a wet burrito fast. Oh. No. Can I have a bite? No. I paid for this, so I eat all of it. Get your own wet burrito. I have to, like, keep moving my microphone out of the way. Is it from Taco Bell? No. Taco Bell doesn't sell wet burritos, do they? I'm not gonna tell you where I got it from. You guys are gonna pinpoint the location and come to my swamp and shoot me in the head. I know it. Every single one of you. You're all just here so you can hear which restaurant I got it from. That escalated. Look, this is the things you gotta assassination thwarted. Yeah, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Yeah. Pack it up. You don't get to hear which restaurant I ordered from. Okay, they're calling. Hold on. Suddenly I'm the last person. Hold on. I'm late now.
Beautiful queen. It looks
No,
so good.
It's horrid.
Stop
Was
it.
this,
Don't
were
say
you
that.
at the cinema?
this one?
Oh.